Last time on Tim Plays a Game. I want you to take a tour of the Last Defense Academy campus. You're going to be living here, so you might as well get to know the place. There are a ton of rooms and facilities you haven't seen yet.
Sounds like fun. You got any rooms where the door is locked behind you and you have to solve the obscure logic puzzles to get out?
This is not Zero Escape. I don't like this. Sure, there's a lot of fancy equipment in here. I wonder what all it all does.
Oh, I've seen these in movies and stuff. Climb inside the pod, fire it up, and your consciousness is transported to another world.
Danganronpa 2? What's so interesting about these? What are they even for? Seems they're a special model of fire extinguishers. During your stay here, there may be times when you want to wander off school grounds and explore the surrounding area. That's where these fire extinguishers come in. With a little help from your hemoanima, you can use these to temporarily put a hole in the wall and open a way forward. Whoa, wait a minute. You're saying we can actually put out the undying flames. There's nothing stopping us from using these and just getting out of here. Yeah, your pal Atsuki had the same idea, but there's nothing but ruins out there. This door looks pretty solid. More importantly, the weird fire in front of it. They're undying flames. I thought so, but why are they here, inside the school? Stop anyone from opening this door, I imagine. If it's that important, then... Yes, whatever's behind this door is the thing we're fighting for to protect from the invaders. Right behind. What's up, everyone? It's Tim from Tim Plays Game here with Last Defense Academy, 100 Line Last Defense Academy, playing on PC. Tonight we are finishing exploring the school. We're going to the war room now. We are still in the prologue, and it's only day 2 of 100 days. Yeah. What is this, the war room? Oh. Hey there, Sumino. I keep calling it Sumino. Is it Sumino or Sumino? Please let me know in the comment section. I'm gonna call him Sumino because I don't know. I really don't know why. Hey there, Sumino. How's your exploration of the campus going? If you need help or advice with anything, feel free to let me know. Don't think of me as a commanding officer. Think of me as your friend who's commanding you to go to war. A friend who commands respect and dictates your every move, but in a fun way. He's got some nerve acting friendly after forcing us into this messed up situation. Whose side is he on anyway? Does he care about saving humanity like he says, or does he have some kind of ulterior motive? That's a tough one, actually. I've been thinking about this too. Doing this video in the last, I took a couple hours, got lunch, watched some Game Grumps videos, and I'm still very much on the fence about this guy, and I feel like that's the way he was designed to be. Because I'm trying to think, he didn't show up until right before the invaders showed up. Yeah, but then... Yeah, the siren came first, then he showed up and gave us the dagger, and then we went outside and all hell broke loose, and then he's like, are you sure you don't want the dagger? And he's like, alright, give me the dagger. And then all this happened. Aha! Ooh, did you come here for another explanation of what your hemoenema bend over can do? This power is the key to your success and survival here at the Academy. It's worth your while to have a firm grasp on the basics. Much like the same way you grab your bottom lip and hemoanima. That's what it is. Hemoanima. Look, you can skip the dialogue if you want, but at least pretend to listen. The hemo infusion blades, we all carry infusers for short, are the pinnacle of human achievements and the ingenuity. When you stab it into your heart, miraculous power flows into your body, transforming regular blood into superhuman amina. And by harnessing that power and shaping it into physical form, you all gain access to your class armor and class weapons. A class weapon is a manifestation of your own innate strengths. Each one is just as unique as you are. Activating your hemoanima. Just making sure he's not talking. If he's explaining this, that would save me a lot of time. Activating your hemoanima for the first time should also have unlocked your specialist skills. These are additional abilities with a wide array of applications. Learning to use them strategically will make you better fighters than ever. Okay, but how does it do all that? What's the actual process behind? Don't get so hung up on the details. Surrender to the heat of battle, yell I am thou, or ara, or something, and just go with it. And that's the end of my totally comprehensive explanation. If there's anything else you don't understand, you should probably resign yourself to remaining ignorant. I'm sure you would love that. But if this power is so miraculous or whatever, why give it to regular students like us? Why were we chosen? All will be made clear when you convince the whole group to join the fight, but not before. Guess I should have seen that coming. One more thing. While you're here, want me to go over the Undying Flames again? The wall of fire outside protects the school from a lot of threats, but it'll hurt you just as bad if you get too close. Look, you can skip the dialogue if you want, but at least pretend. Yeah, this is all good coverage because some people are coming back, and this is part 4 of this episode, so. True to their name, the Undying Flame never run out of fuel and can't be smothered or extinguished by ordinary means. However, the flames only affect organic matter. They don't damage the surrounding buildings, rocks, or anything like that. If you and your friends were to drive a car through it, it'd only be the people in the inside that would get burned into a crisp. They ignore regular physics and run on their own rules. Are they magic or something? The Undying Flame Bearer has a radius of little over half a mile, with the Academy at the very center. The wall itself is 30 feet, blocking out even the most powerful of invaders. Or at least that was the case. More recently, the enemy has developed a special means of getting through. Lucky for us, the flames can sense them coming and automatically shift their school into defense mode when they do. At the same time, an alarm is set off to let all of you know that it's time for battle. So when the alarm goes off, the enemy is already on their way. The invaders always leave a day or two between attacks. It's my guess that their means of getting through the flames takes time to prepare for a recharge. We haven't been able to deduce any consistent patterns through, though you should assume the next attack could come at any time. Great. One more thing. The wall only goes so high, but there's no danger of anything flying in. If the flames see something trying to pass over them, they'll form a fiery hand and drag the intruder right back down again. That's incredible. The Undying Flames act with a will of their own to keep this school safe. Add that to your list of things to be grateful for. So he has control over the Undying Flames, the same Undying Flames that are keeping us here. Those flames are keeping us in the school. Okay, this fucker, you made me say it, he's keeping us here. Okay, and granted, okay, so yeah, he's keeping us, using us to keep us here to protect whatever he wants to protect. He's using us as soldiers against these invaders who, whatever reason, want this thing. And we don't know what it is, and we're probably never going to know what it is. Really have a hard time trusting this guy. Technically, the fiery hand has limited range too, so coming in from space might be possible. Oh crap! I went through it all too fast. Well, so long as the enemy doesn't think of that, we should be fine. All right, you made it very clear how to defend this place. What I really want to know is what's it all for? Yeah. What are we protecting here? That's the $1 million question right there. That's what we need to figure out. What is it that is so goddamn important that we are protecting it, that we are sacrificing 10 lives here, and virtually everyone else on planet Earth for... What are we doing? What are we protecting? I told you before, didn't I? You'll learn all that once you get the non-fighters to start fighting. Great. Guess I'm gonna have to get all the non-fighters to start fighting. Even freaking Gaku. Who... I'm gonna have to freaking shove something... I'm gonna have to, like, stick a freaking knee in his back. That's as nice as I can be about that. This looks like my old desktop computer. What's this machine here? It looks important. That controls the school's central defensive system. The LED lights are a nice touch, don't you think? It's the core of the entire Last Defense Academy experience. Without this, there's no early warning system, no defensive arrow, no automatic battle prep, no nothing. We are screwed if that goes down. It controls battle functions like defense mode and radar, along with more everyday stuff like electricity and water supply. It's a true supercomputer that keeps all the aspects of this school up and running without any need for extra engineers or maintenance staff. Huh? It's all completely automatic, huh? What happens if it needs to go down if it goes down for like an upgrade or an update or something? Well, like I said, we are screwed. Whoa, I can tell what you're thinking. If it's all automatic, what do we need Sirei for? But my role here is just as important as that computer's. No one can motivate you or affect your moral like I can. He's right about that, but not in the way he thinks. Okay, so we've explored everything now that we know of.
Hey there, troops! How's your tour of the campus going?
Lovely.
I figure it's about time you met back up and compared notes. Report to the cafeteria immediately!
Great. Also, he's drinking from a Monokuma mug. Well, Shirakuma mug. I'm not too crazy about dropping everything to do what he says, but I pretty much finished looking around anyway. Guess I'll head back to the cafeteria. Pretty sure that, oh god, everyone's depressed. So, what did you think? Have you fallen in love with this place yet? Is it so wonderful that you want to spend the rest of your lives here?
There's no way we'd feel good about that.
That good about whatever. Well, if you don't like it, just tough it out. 100 days isn't all that long, and there's more important things at stake than your personal comfort. Why even ask us if you're ultimately going to discount our opinions? You may have noticed some features that aren't available yet, but don't worry, it's all part of my roadmap of staggered content releases. Why? We're literally fighting for our lives here, why don't you just give us everything we need? I'll reveal more of this school's facilities little by little, so you'll always have something new to look forward to and motivate you going forward. I mean, at least it'll keep things from getting bland and boring. Be more specific. How exactly do you intend for us to spend our time here when we're not fighting? Oh right, we are a school after all. You're probably expecting some kind of curriculum and a proper schedule. We don't have one here. Surprise!
What? No schedule?
But unless there's an invader attack like the one yesterday, you're free to spend your time however you see fit. Who drinks wine out of a bendy straw? He was drinking out of a bendy straw. That's so weird. So we don't have to go to class or anything, or no. What voice? So we don't have to go to. We don't gotta go to classes or nothing. Shit, man, you should have led with that. Come on. What voice?
You don't tell me what you're actually buying into this.
It's not like we can leave. Might as well make the most of it while we're here. I think it's too early to say there's no way for us to leave. If you want to find a way out so bad, do it yourself. You're just gonna chicken out and run away from a fight anyway, right? That's a yes. Now, settle down. I hate to see friends fighting.
It's your fault we're all so on edge.
You've all been raised in different environments and had different life experiences, so naturally you all have your own values, your own priorities. Each one of you is as unique as a snowflake, and that's okay. We're all about diversity here. A little difference of opinion now and then is inevitable. Wow. Be careful who you tell when you say your school is all about diversity. You might anger certain people. Okay. Again, your fault. You won't anger me. I love diversity. Again, your fault that we even need to have this discussion. Having said all that, no matter what your feelings on the matter, all of you are going to have to fight the invaders sooner or later. Sorry if I sound like a broken record, but this war will decide the fate of humanity itself. Abstaining is not an option. While this school stands, there's still every chance of a bright future, but if this school falls, so does mankind. Can't stress that enough. The invaders will massacre every last one of you, and then they'll move on to your loved ones. That's who's it. Okay, so that's who's in the school. That's what's being protected here. Our loved ones are being held in cryosleep or some nonsense. And yeah, it's like this is why we were able to save these people. We can use their young kids who are still able-bodied to fight. That's why they chose. And there's my spoiler. Sorry, didn't mean to spoil it, but I figured it out already. Weird that we only see his mom and not his dad. I mean, he has a dad. Takumi has a dad. Each one of you has something in your life worth fighting for, and that's why we're making you fight. I mean, it only makes sense for you to work together to keep all of them safe. I can't have you wasting time or energy on pesky moral dilemmas. Clear your minds and banish all doubt from your hearts. As humanity's last line of defense against the invaders, you are about to become the very embodiment of hope. This is Danganronpa 4. Hope? You've got to be kidding me. This is more like despair. And there's our Junko.
Hey!
Oh? You're forcing us to participate in this war without telling us the whole story behind it. Who knows what else you might be keeping from us? Saving humanity sounds like a worthy cause, but we've got no guarantee that's really what we'd be doing. As for the thing we're supposed to protect, if it even exists, how do we know it's actually something even more dangerous than the invaders? Not to mention the hemoanima. We know next to nothing about this weird power, and you want us to pump our bodies full of it. Until I get some answers, I'm not believing a single word that comes out of your mouth. We've been over this before, man. He said he'd only tell us if you guys agree to fight. And I can't agree to fight until I hear the whole truth. Well, we're at a stalemate. We're going around in circles so much, it's making me dizzy. Yeah, we won't make any progress like this. Alright, if it's the truth you want, then that's what you'll get. I'll tell you everything. Okay. I'm just saying, if he's gonna break down and tell us this, why was he so adamant about this before? You're gonna tell us just like that? I never meant to keep the truth from you for all that long. I was just using it as a bargaining chip to motivate you, but it looks like that plan backfired. At this point, I can only salvage your trust in me by giving you the full story. Thank you, the full story, finally. And you'll really tell us the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. So help you God. Because if you don't, not even God will be able to help you. And nothing but the truth, or at least I'd like to, but this isn't that kind of decision I can make on my own. Yeah. What say we table this discussion till tomorrow? Great. So there are more people involved in this than just you. We'll expect you to tell us about them too. Yeah. I'm sure you will. I'll run it past the higher ups. If I tell them this is the best way to get you to fight, they'll probably go for it. Although I might have to talk to you individually instead of telling everyone all at once. Well, I'll do whatever I can. Come find me in the war room tomorrow morning, and I'll let you know what the brass says. I've got a lot to do, so I'll call it a day here. See you tomorrow, bright and early. With a cheery wave of his stubby little arm, Sirei disappeared. Never thought getting the truth out of him would be this easy. But he still had to discuss it with the people in charge, right? He could come back tomorrow and say that they shut down the idea down. I hope you're all ready. If we learn the truth tomorrow, you'll have no more excuses to stay on the sidelines. No excuses? We'll see what happens after we hear what Sirei has to say. We can all talk it out and decide on our best course of action then.
Yeah, you're right. We can't decide anything until we know what's really going on.
You're hilarious, Mr. Maruko. You clearly have no intention of fighting no matter what happens tomorrow.
Shut up! I bet you don't either.
Oh boy. With nothing more to discuss, we left the cafeteria and headed back to our rooms. Tomorrow morning, Sirei will tell us the whole truth. I can't even imagine what it might be. Who gathered us all here? What are we fighting for? I've forgotten what we're fighting for. I can only hope everything will make sense once we know that. Alright, 2 down, 98 to go.
At ease, soldiers. It's time to hit the hay. You never know when the invaders might attack, so rest up while you still can. Well then, good night.
Short and sweet.
Ah.
So there's a nighttime announcement too, just like the morning one. I thought it would be much longer road to learning the truth, but hopefully by this time tomorrow we'll know everything we need to know. Probably won't be the end of the problems, but still it'll be a step forward. At any rate, there's no use worrying about it anymore today. I'll discuss it with the others once we've heard from Sirei.
Huh?
For now, the only thing I can do is wait for tomorrow to come. With nothing else to do, I decided to call it a day, got into bed, and was soon fast asleep. Uh-oh. Karua? Is Karua okay? Where is she? Oh, it's little Karua. Aww.
Don't cry. If you keep crying like that, your daddy will get sad too. And he won't be able to go to heaven.
Oh, no. We were only in kindergarten back then. Karua's dad had just died. He and Karua were driving over to her mom's research lab when it happened. The car crash that changed her life. A security alert had sounded, and suddenly the people were scrambling around trying to get to the nearest shelter. Karua's dad swerved to avoid someone, and well... Oh, hold on, things happened. The car was almost entirely destroyed. Her dad leaned over from the driver's seat to shield her from the impact. Right at the last second, by some miracle, he made it in time and Karua survived, but her father wasn't so lucky. After the funeral, Karua was inconsolable. She just sat there and cried. There was nothing I could do. My
daddy's gone. I'll never see him again.
She does it better than I do. Oh, God.
Karua? Don't cry anymore, okay? I know your daddy's gone,
But...
I'll be your daddy from now on, so... You don't have
What?
to be sad.
Jeez. If that doesn't make her laugh, I don't know what will.
You're too little, Taki. You can't be a daddy.
Don't tell me what I can and can't be. Oh, sorry.
Maybe, but... I'm just glad you're okay, Karua. That your daddy protected you.
But I'm not okay. I got this big cut right across my tummy.
Well, that's gonna be a thing later on.
The doctors say it's gonna leave a scar. It'll never go away. Not even when I'm a grown-up. I bet no one will want to marry a girl with a big, ugly scar like this.
Well, just...
Then, when we grow up, I'll marry
Wow, okay.
you. Then I won't be too little anymore.
By then, I'll be an emotionally detached teenager.
Huh?
I'll marry you someday, Karua.
God damn.
Then you'll never have to be alone. I'll always be there to protect you.
Jeez. How did he know he was gonna? How did he know he was gonna have to keep that promise for so many years? God damn.
Protect me?
Yeah. Now that your daddy's gone, I'll keep you safe instead. So please, don't cry. Whatever happens, I'll protect you, Karua. No matter what. I promise.
Taki. Thank you.
Oh God.
I think I'm going to be all right now.
It's gonna be sad watching her die over and over again. Oh wait,
You promised. So you gotta do it.
if she were in the school, she's not in the school. That's right. I made a promise. A promise to protect Karua no matter what. She's probably in there. She's probably behind the purple flames. Inside the school. I'm not about to break that promise. To keep Karua safe, I have to keep fighting. And I'll fight. I have to fight. Fight, fight, fight. Fight, 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 ah! I jolted up right in bed, throwing off the covers in a panic. My whole body was drenched in sweat. Probably because you freaking wore a sweater to bed. You wore a freaking full jacket to bed, dude. Come on. Jeans and maybe like underwear and an undershirt. I don't know. I'm just saying, take off some stuff. Be comfortable while you're in bed. My whole body was drenched in sweat. My heart was racing. I'd just woken up from a nightmare. You did. No, not a nightmare. A memory. A childhood memory of Karu and me. And, no, that's right, and in me. I totally forgotten about that time. Why did I dream about it all of a sudden? 'Cause you in love, boy. I wonder what Karu is doing right now. She probably hasn't stopped worrying ever since I disappeared. That would be just like her. Come to think of it, what does everyone back in the residential complex think happened to me? Are they treating me as a missing person? Or did they assume I died in that monster attack? I'll have to ask Sirei about that too.
Huh?
Sheesh, I'm wide awake now, and I'm so sweaty. I'm not even close to morning yet. It's not even close to morning. Maybe I'll just step outside for some fresh air. Or you can take a shower and get that sweat off you. I got out of bed and slowly made my way toward the door. Along the way, I happened to catch a glimpse of myself in the mirror. Ooh. He's seen better days. It's me. In spite of everything, I'm still me, right? This is good to that he saw himself in a reflection. There's one video game, I'm not going to tell you which one, where the main character does not see his reflection until the very end of the game, and it's very, very disturbing. It's the same face I see in the mirror every morning, but somehow something about it seems wrong. I don't know how to describe it. It's like this reflection doesn't feel like me anymore. Oh. That's an interesting take. I wonder if this is a side effect from using hemoanima.
Who are you? I'm Takumi Sumino. Aren't I?
I mean, hard to say. I mean, if this we have machines here that can reconstitute DNA, as we saw in the last video. So, I'm thinking, like he could just be a clone. He could be a straight up clone of Takumi Sumino. So it is Sumino now. Yeah, that's creepy. What am I doing? This is stupid. Coming back to my senses, I turned away from the mirror and walked out the door. As soon as I got outside, are there people out there? Oh, he's never seen stars before. Seeing that greeted me took my breath away.
I've heard of those. They're stars, right?
The night sky far above my head was now dotted with countless glimmering pinpricks of light. The vastness, the endlessness of it all was almost terrifying, but in a way, it was beautiful too. It inspired a sense of awe in me that I never felt before.
I wonder what Kotaro would say if she saw this.
I wonder if she's looking at these stars right now. As I stood there wondering, my gaze was drawn to a different, larger light in the sky. It's the moon!
It looks so close. Is that another planet?
Really? No, not a planet, a different kind of celestial body. I'm sure I read about it once. Big chunk of rock orbiting the Earth, visible to the naked eye. What was it called again? It's on the tip of my tongue. Is that... Moon! Huh? All of a sudden, I felt like I wasn't alone. I spun around to see who was there. Whoa! Whoa, what? Who is this now? Who? You're on fire. No, not quite. It wasn't a person, more like a burning, flickering apparition in the shape of a young man. Fire with a mind of its own. Not just any fire, either. They were undying flames.
What the?
Yeah, what the indeed. Huh? The way its mouth is moving. Is it talking? I can hear a thing, though.
What is it? What are you trying to tell me?
Is that maybe Kuru's dad? I don't know. Things seemed to hear me okay, but my questions seemed to upset it. A look of profound sorrow passed over its fiery features. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Next moment, it disappeared into thin air. What just happened? What was that? Don't tell me. Was that a ghost? A ghost? Ghost or not, it had definitely been trying to communicate with me, but what was it trying to say and why? Vainly trying to comprehend what I'd seen and what it all meant, I just stood there, dumbfounded. It was a while before I could even bring myself to move from that spot. Wow, you picked a perfect time to walk outside. Jeez Louise. In the end, I didn't get a wink of sleep the rest of the night. I just sat in bed waiting for the morning announcement. Day 3. 3 down, 97 to go. Well, 3, this is the third one, so. But after this, 97 to go.
Up and out of troops, time to rise and shine!
Hold on, I missed all that. Hit the B button again.
Get ready for your third day of prepare to spend another day enduring the unendurable and suffering the insufferable. Be ready to give your lives to protect our beloved school.
Morning's finally here. Should I tell everyone about what I saw last night? Would they believe me? I'm not sure I even believe what really happened. They might just write it off as a daydream or say I'm going crazy. I mean, both things can be true. But I'll think about that later. Today's the day Sirei is going to tell us the truth. Maybe. I can decide what to do about the ghost boy afterwards. We were supposed to meet up in the war room, right? Let's go! Get that truth. Problem is, will he believe it? Good morning, Takumi. Did you sleep well? I'm afraid I had a rather restless night. Oh yeah, his condition. What's wrong? Are you feeling okay? Just a little queasy. My body doesn't deal with change very easily. Very well. Also, I've been eating nothing but dry bread for the last 2 days. Being in a new place with so many new sights and sounds, it takes some getting used to. I should be fine, though, given enough time. He doesn't look fine. I hope being here won't make his condition any worse. I think the war room is on the 3rd floor, so... Everyone's here. Alright. When I arrived at the war room, everyone else was already there. Everyone that is except Sirei. He's certainly taking his time. You think he's still discussing things with the people in charge? People in charge. Maybe he's taking longer to convince them than he thought.
He should told us, yeah. He should told us that. I got up early for nothing.
That's the voice I want to give him. If that's really it, ain't a lot of whole point in us waiting around here. Yes, I'm sure Sirei will summon us again when he's ready to talk. When the time comes, we'll have to gather here again. Until then, we can probably spend our time as we see fit. Wow, we actually got some free time. And here I thought we were in for a long and involved lore dump. I was looking forward to it all night long. I guess I'll just rest my head in my dear sister's lap and go back to sleep now. Don't joke like that in front of the other people, brother dearest. Don't joke like that ever. After that, the little meeting in the war room broke up with all of us going back to our rooms. Well, that was a whole lot of nothing. We're free to spend our time until Sirei gets back. What exactly should I do while I'm waiting, though? Free time! During free time, you can do things like upgrade your class weapon and get to know your comrades. You'll have free time twice a day, once in the morning and once in the afternoon, during which you can pass the time by engaging in select activities. If you don't want to do anything, you can go to your bed to pass the time. First try going to the training room and entrance hall, which were unlocked during your tour of the school. Okay, let's do that. I was thinking maybe I should train... Let's go to training room. VR machine, apparently. We can use this to train in virtual space. I don't really know how it works, though. Did you come here to use the training machine as well? Oh, it's this girl. Training is a productive use of your free time. I'll commend you for that. I'll train with you, if you want. Hurry up and enter the virtual space. I would, but I really don't know how to use this machine. Just figure it as you go along. You'll get used to it as soon enough. Pressured by Haruko, I reluctantly place the headset over my eyes. Quest World, log on. Going hot. Okay, we're going right into it. Huh? How did I get outside? And where did all these invaders come from? Calm down, this is just a simulation. The invaders, as well as Darumi and the other allies, are nothing more than AI-controlled programs. All you have to do is defend the school, just like in real battle. Okay, I guess I'll give it a try. All allies are annihilated, barrier generators destroyed. Okay, so we can lose a few allies on this one. Let's see what the best way.
Let's do it to it!
Let's freaking go!
That way thing, which I love. I'm trying to see how I can hit the most people.
Here we go! Yeah!
Yeah. I took out a good amount of them. Okay, probably not the best way to do that.
Hauling ass!
All right, let's get started. Die! Broken so soon. Here we go!
Take out what I can here.
Ready when you are.
Ow, ow.
I lost too much blood.
Long last resort. Last resort is an extra powerful attack that can be unleashed in exchange for their life. Even if they die, all allies will be revived for the next wave, so go ahead and kill yourself. Jeez. Okay. They consider she can keep the generator. Okay.
My body! Uh-oh.
Let's freaking go!
Hardly a challenge. I can still fight.
Yeah, let's do this.
I'll show you how it's done.
Yeah, that's dark. When an ally dies, you will gain 100% voltage, and the voltage gain rate will increase their allies. Additionally, all ally deaths count as nice kills and will boost any rewards. Why am I being rewarded for death?
I wonder how many more can I get?
My turn! Say when! Let's do this! Here we go! Ready when you are! Let's do this! Gotcha!
Just take him out.
Take care of the
Stun
rest!
will disable all actions. Okay.
Rev it up!
You win. All right. That's cool. So that's a good way to get some extra points, get some BP. S rank.
Ah.
Wow, this is pretty realistic. You never think it was just a computer program. You're right. This will be a good way to sharpen our skills between battles. She's like all down for fighting though. She's like cool, calm, and collected, but she got that bloodlust. We never know when the invaders will attack next. I should probably use this machine to train whenever I have some time to spare. You can use VR training to gain BP. BP can use to upgrade your class weapons. Upgrade your class weapon to level up your skills and prepare for the future defensive battles. Voltage gain plus 1 times 1.5. Okay, so I just need 800 BP. Yeah, we'll do that one. As you skill manage your increase, you'll need good grades and materials in addition to BP. They can be obtained by participating in student activities and exploring outside the school, so choose activities that correspond to your needs. Cool. I use out of my way a lot, so let's upgrade that. Oh, I need 1 gem. Cranial fracture's already maxed out. Well, there's got to be a story behind that. Okay, guess I can't upgrade anything else. I think they also talked about the entrance hall. Let's go there. Student activities. Characters will spend time as they please inside the school. You can engage in student activities with characters that have a symbol over their head. You can also use the free map to check what characters are. Cool. Going here yet? Can't go into the entrance hall yet, but it's the entrance hall. Not a very good entrance hall if you can't enter it. Haha, I can go in there. Yo, Takumi! You have some free time, wanna go exploring with me? We can use the fire extinguisher to open a hole in the wall of fire. Then we can get out of there and bust some heads. I'd like to go out with you, but well, I don't do guys, but alright, fine. But wouldn't it be dangerous if just the 2 of us? It's teaming with invaders out there. Hey, if it'll make you feel better, we can invite more people. Come along, I'll ask Hiroko and Terumi. can select a maximum of 3 people. Go exploring. You cannot select characters that are dimmed out. Okay. Let's head out.
Kick start!
A little chibi me right there. Oh, jeez. Oh, it's a board game. So this is the outside world. It's just as Sirei said, there's nothing but ruins out here. All I can see is the city wreckage and debris. I guess he wasn't lying about not being able to return to the TRC. What can we even do about here? Hey man, turn that frown upside down. We're already out here, so we might as well try looking for something we can. Exploring will allow you to collect BP and materials. Select a step card from the hand and move the corresponding number of spaces. There are several types of spaces. Material spaces allow you to obtain the material shown in the icon. Battle spaces start a battle. Question mark spaces will cause different events to occur. These colors of spaces indicate the amount of risk and reward. There are other spaces with their own unique effects, so try to land on anything that catches your eye. Search start. Good 2. Strange seeds are falling from the side. Jump and try to catch them. You botched the landing miserably. You managed to grab a seed, but you twisted your ankle in the... Great. If your party's HP reaches 0 while exploring, the exploration will end and you'll have to lose half of your items. Okay. When things look dicey, retreat to by choosing End Exploration from a checkup point or a checkpoint or the menu.
Oh, nice!
Okay, we got the spinning seeds. Any items you get will convert to materials when the exploration is over. Additionally, you can only carry 9 items. Once your item slots are full, head back by selecting End Exploration from the menu. Okay. Find the ruins of an old home appliance store. Some of these items might still work. Turn on TV. Come on! When we turn on TV, the TV shorted and exploded.
We did it.
Everyone took 3 HP. Great. Okay, so I can just end it anytime I want. You see a dog picking through trash. Someone might have thrown away something rare. Oh, we got tattered cloth scrap. Cool.
I'll take this.
You arrive at a checkpoint, you'll be able to select it as a starting point in future explanations. Additionally, you'll be able to move between checkpoints. See, like checkpoint. Okay, cool. Find a toy store and some ruins. There are still some products on the shelves. You might be able to dismantle them for parts. Got 10 horsepower mini motor. Nice.
Oh, nice!
Find a forest where bamboo and mushrooms grow in profusion. Which one do you pick? Bamboo. Got juicy bamboo shoot.
I'll take this.
Okay. You found pudding. Takamaru wants to use it as in a recipe. What should we make? Pudding curry. God damn it! We'll go one more. On! Dang it, I didn't do that. I was trying to go backward and should have ended the exploration. Oh, that wasn't annihilated. Okay, great. We still have the same... Oh, God. Okay. Wonder if we can do this all at once without anyone dying. Is there a runaway option? I didn't want to do this.
Not yet.
Yeah, I have these attacks, so.
It ain't over yet. It's all right.
It's as bad as I thought, huh?
That ain't nothing. Gotta play defense.
I'll try and put up a defensive stance for now, see if I can get them.
I'm not done yet. Keep your guard up.
Don't underestimate me.
Let's leave a lot.
Oh, that didn't work.
Retreat!
Not bad.
Damn it! Retreat!
What is that? Okay, I guess they get stronger. Enemy transformations. Enemies beats an ally, they will transform. Okay. Yeah, there's no way I can do this. I'm just gonna try and do what I can.
Not yet. Don't underestimate me. Not yet. Show me your insides.
Do whatever I can here.
Don't let up.
It's all right. Not there yet. Gotcha.
I can't do anything. Game over.
Retreat.
Yeah, I figured. Okay, so I lost half my stuff. End of search. Didn't go well. Okay, I got some stuff, so that's cool. I did not want to choose on that, fall in that enemy space. I just wanted to. Yeah. Phew, we finally made it back. Somehow. It's already pretty dark. Exploring really does eat up the day. Probably better to leave in the morning whenever we go exploring, and we should be prepared to spend the whole day out. And we're gonna just do that. Yeah, hold on, we'll go back. We'll wait till this ends. Today was pretty fun. Let me know when the next time you go out, alright? You can explore outside the school using fire extinguishers in the entrance hall. You can only go exploring in the morning, as it will take up the entire day. You'll be able to obtain more BP and materials as you explore. From details, check the manual in the entrance hall. Cool. Yeah, if this is the end, then we'll probably just end it here. We'll start the next video.
At ease, soldiers. It's time to hit the hay. You never know when the... Well, then.
Good night. Yep. Looks like he's getting ready to head off to sleep. Day came to an end without any word from Sirei. Is he really having that much trouble getting permission to tell us what's going on? Why are the people in charge so determined to keep us in the dark? But we're bound to hear something tomorrow, right? Right. Once again, I resolved not to think too deeply about anything until the next day. Went to bed for the night. Day 4, and we're gonna start day 4 next time, guys. So that is gonna wrap things up for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you like this video, subscribe to TimPlaysAGame. Stay tuned for more 100-line Last Defense Academy videos. Till next time, this is Tim from TimPlaysAGame signing off. And have a good night, guys.